What was that?
Oh, you saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be. To meet the prince.
That's right. The Makom Bar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Maybe we are the suspect. Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again. Somewhere in... in Seattle. And we still have an extremely cluttered environment here. So, what do we... There's something weird. I've seen an image with something else standing over here. Or maybe I... Nah. I definitely have seen something over here. It may not have been... in this game? Probably just some random post. Whatever. The Ankharan sarcophagus was supposed to stand here. Which is weird. Maybe we find that thing again. Who knows? So, let's see. Yeah, there are no secrets around here, which is actually very nice. I really like the fact that you can just sense the secret, and then it turns into a hot and cold game. So you still have to search at least a little, but... I mean, it would be nice if you could deactivate that. Like, let's say some people just want to search stuff on their own, whatever. They just want to play it on hard mode. Like, there's actually... a fine line between not finding anything because you're not looking at every little object in here, or like just seeing too much. Like, let's say you have a certain vision, this one here, that just shines light on all of the objects that are there, or like the glowing effect in like Vampire the Masquerade, like the first installment of it. That was a very interesting one. Anyway, let's just move on forward. The thing is, there are so many objects in here. Like, look at this. All of those books you could basically try to interact with, but of course they're just decorum. But in the past, so many objects weren't possible to render, at least not like that. So, of course, the only objects that you can see were the ones that you can interact with, or minimum amounts of decor. And so it was actually very easy to figure out what to do. But the more detailed stuff gets, the more difficult it is to figure out where to go. Like, look at that. It's a complete mess in here. So, let's move on forward. And also, the game is supposed to have a kind of, it's that thing. Huh. Well, maybe later. There's supposed to be some kind of... Maybe we can unlock that too. There's supposed to be some kind of Halloween update also. Don't know why it hasn't been active yet, but alright. So, abilities, 2 points, and we're definitely going to spend them in a moment. So, everything is not working out. Wait, we should. Oh.
JJ was a noted entrepreneur who did a lot of good for the city, or so I hear. Rest in peace, Mr. Campbell. Seattle will miss you. First caller, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, Beth, I wanted to give you a quick update on a few things I've been up to since last I spoke to you. You may have seen the pictures I posted on my Tinder profile of a few of the new models I've been working with.
Models, huh? Remind me, caller. Are you an agent of some kind?
Well, you can call me a connoisseur of models. Model airplanes, that is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the largest collection in North America. At least, that's what I put in my profile. But, I mean, no one's going to check, right?
Certainly not me. Next caller, what do you do for a living that you're up at this late hour?
Good question, Ben. I've been listening to you for a while now, and I can offer you some tips.
Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of tip you're talking about.
Well, that depends on what you want. But what your show needs is a different perspective. People listen to you for the sexy voice, but I can offer some real ideas.
Why would you say that, caller?
Can I blow your mind right now?
Oh, I encourage it.
You need an alpha male at your side to bring in that masculine perspective. You know, you could debate each other, talk about how modern society has villainized men and hookup culture, and traditional...
Amazing idea, caller. I'll be sure to take it under very, very serious consideration.
Wait. You should totally come to my live stream debate show and we can talk.
Well then, if any one of you wanted to call in and ask me what I'm wearing, or if I'm wearing anything at all, you'll have to wait until after this commercial break.
Does your boyfriend snore at night? Does your boyfriend stink? Does your boyfriend listen to too many podcasts? Do they make him feel smart? Does he repeat every dumb-ass thing he heard online like it's the truth? Then dump him and buy a freaking pillow. It has everything you want. It's cuddly, it has a sexy man on it, and it will never talk to you. Get yours now! Warning, Freakin' Pillow is not responsible for any jealousy experienced by real-life partners. If you find yourself developing feelings for your pillow, please consult your physician and or nearest adult toy store for applicable attachments.
Welcome back. I know you've been fantasizing about me, but just in case you're only now tuning in, I'm the Bed of Night, everyone's favorite lady of the evening. What have you been up to tonight, caller?
It's so fine, yet so terrible to stand in front of a blank canvas.
Is this your way of asking me to pose nude for a painting, caller?
What I'm saying is, I don't know how to paint you yet, Bet. I want to know what colors to use. How many strokes of the brush? Is your skin pale? Are your cheeks blushed?
I can be whatever you want, caller. How many strokes does it normally take for your paintings to achieve completion?
I suppose, Bet, we'll find out soon. I'll be listening.
Oh my, won't that be something? What about you, caller? Do you fancy yourself an artist or a critic?
I don't really know anything about stuff like that, but...
Well, we can't all be jack of all trades. What's on your mind tonight, caller?
That's a loaded question right there. What isn't on my mind? War, famine, disease, death?
Those are some pretty heavy subjects.
Nothing's heavier, Bet. And nothing more pressing. More important. Our world is dying. Rotting. Filled with despair.
I think we found Mother Earth's biggest fan. Would you consider yourself a climate justice warrior?
Oh, I'm a warrior, alright? And it's people like you that make it so damn easy to get angry. Your flippant attitude to the crisis all around you. The apathy you label as normal.
Hold on there, caller. I didn't mean any offense to your cause. Just being playful, that's all.
Doesn't really matter what you meant, does it, Bet? For you, life will simply go on after a hang-up. The entertainment will proceed. You'll check the weather on your phone and simply ignore how strange it is for the season. Then you shop online, maybe check in on your favorite multi-million-dollar sports team, your favorite influencer is promoting a new product. Buy it. Buy it now. Not enough money? Have a loan in seconds with your phantom credit. Foul. All of it. Enjoy while I await the hours until the end.
Well, my lovely listeners, it's that time of the night where we must part ways. But don't worry, I'll be right back in your ears before you know it. This has been Bed of Night, reminding you that secrets have a way of getting out. So why not give me a call? Good night, Seattle. Don't let all that snow get in your coffee.
Right. There's some... the thing about this Bed of Night stuff, like the dialogue itself, that's okay. The problem that I have with it is that there's a certain... like they sound too perfect. They sound as if this was made by like professionals in a recording studio, and they made sure that you can hear every single letter on the beat, and everything is pronounced in a very specific way. And they take their time to talk. There's no change. There's no emotion in that text. That's the issue that I have. Like, they're usually people just stumble over some words or whatever, or they pronounce it in a very special way. Maybe they come from the south or the east or whatever. Maybe they have some immigration background and they have some completely different dialect. And it should sound more alive, more nuanced, more raw.
Strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think. You heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No. Folks in my bloodline are prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was like a vision.
Alright.
Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I'd lay odds on it.
Okay, maybe we should talk to someone. Maybe they know about that mark. Maybe not. Maybe their name is Mark. Hey, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Right. Let's see. What do I need? What do I need? What do I want? What about my abilities? A bit more melancholy. The thing is, how much... no, it's not melancholy. It's probably sanguine... What now? I mean, it's right on the way. I can go forward and to the left. I think that could be the one. No, it's not. But it could be... I could just go forward and to the right. There you go. And then we just pick this up. And then we have a little stop at Makom Bar. Do not feed the ghouls. Question? Which ghouls? Ooh. So, let's see... Ooh. Hey there, fella. Found anything interesting?
Sorry, don't call the cops.
Oh no, I don't. Thank you for your contribution. And onwards we go. Oh yeah. Don't go. Don't do a double jump.
Yeah.
I do not have any cash on me. We live in a normal-ish kind of environment, and we don't have any cash on us. That's actually weird, if you think about it. Right. Do I want to go the roads in between? I can jump now. Actually, it doesn't really matter. And I think there was a... I could try to get into the church, though. That's a good idea. Let's just have a bit of a look around. Maybe the doors are now... Oh. Yeah, look at that. There's someone buried in here. By the way, I'm north of St. Stephen's. Unmarked Memorial. Discovered while searching Seattle. Like all the other stuff. A memorial stone. It is unmarked. Yet someone has taken care to clean it and keep the surrounding area tidy. There's something about it. A sensation. Like déjà vu. Or trying to remember a forgotten dream upon waking. The nomad of Constantinople. That's the thing that that Fabian found. This is the last reference in the region for a full 30 years. Okay, so everything you find with Fabian will be placed in your codex as a new entry. So that's just it. And of course Fabian's recollections as a general update for everything. That's very important. And then we probably have to read up on all the other Duderinos and Dudettes and... not. Where's the entry? Can I get in here now? Of course not. So, I want to go south. How do I figure that out? I want to look upwards and I want to see something that I can orient myself at. I mean, we have the church right there, right? I'm looking at the church from the northern section. I could try to... there we go. So, what are we looking at now? This is the top side of the cross. We can just get through the gate. Okay, then I have to go... Wait a minute. I'm getting... top side of the cross. I have to go right and then left at one point. So, Makom. There you go. And there we... Oh? What have we found here?
It's cold tonight.
It's always cold. So, Seattle Sun, 19471. The headlines reads, patently untrue. Seattle police condemn rumors of superhuman criminals. No way. Fears around the shocking report of vandals with alleged superhuman strength were today put to rest by Seattle PD. The outlandish reports of criminals with superhuman strength are overblown and patently untrue, said a spokesperson from Seattle PD. While we have seen an increase in vandalism and violent behavior, there's nothing superhuman about any of it. The spokesperson went on to clarify that the Seattle PD is investigating an increase in illegal drug use, particularly the abuse of amphetamines and other stimulants, which they believe to be the root cause of the issue. Yeah, sure. Just take in enough meth and you can glide over the city. This comes among continuing reports of fighting and gang-related deaths in the jungle. Oh, okay. A second story runs on the right-hand column. Respected business mogul and philanthropist found dead. The city is reeling this morning from the news of the unexpected death of one of its most prominent city figures, philanthropist and a voted entrepreneur, J.J. Campbell of .geo Futures. Information is still unfolding, but early reports suggest he died of natural causes. No foul play is suspected, sure. What's the most natural cause here? Huh. Okay, so this is all like Seattle related. I have to close this now. Okay, then I have to read one or two other entries a few seconds later. So... Hey, wait a minute. I wanted to check if you...
Here we are again. The Makom Bar.
Ah, it's Makom Bar. Makom Bar, not Makom Bar. I'm just looking for someone to feed on, because I want to know if feeding on normal people also triggers a save feature instance, whatnot. So this one is over here. Then there's no one else seeing. What did I just add there? Hey there, fella.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. Why can't I feed on her? Because she's sitting. Wow. They figured out a cheat code so that... Oh. And another one.
Leave me alone.
Okay, so you cannot feed on sitting people because they are guarded by the ground goddess of... the ground goddess of dirt. Alright, let's get into Makom Bar then. What happened to the bouncer? He got bounced then. Okay. Like all the other stuff. And we got ourselves another checkpoint.
I can only think this meeting with Ryong has something to do with Benny. The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
Well, question. How rogue is he actually? A lot rogue or just a little bit and it's his normal character? Hey there, fellas. I want my tomato juice, please. And a bottle of ketchup. That would be sweet. So Fletcher is still playing. I don't know if he actually improved his skill or not. Doesn't seem to react at all. We're going around
Prince,
here. Let's see.
over there.
Fire, please. Take a seat.
Yeah. Let's talk with Fletcher before we do the prince.
Ah, hello. And who do we have here?
My name is Phyre.
Welcome to our little sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable. I am Fletcher, and I have two rules. No sneakers, and if you must rip someone to pieces, do it outside. These are original floorboards, you understand?
What do you have against sneakers? That's my first question. Do you own this bar? What brings you to Seattle? How do you fit with the Camarilla? Yeah, let's go straight to the case here.
How do you fit in with the Camarilla?
They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Truthfully, I have no interest in climbing the political ladder and ruling the city.
Really? You are content? You lack ambition? Well, he has ambition, but his ambition is elsewhere.
You are content with this. You like your place here.
Oh, absolutely. This bar is my little kingdom, and people have learned my foibles. I stay on the court's good side with the occasional favor. Quid pro quo.
Interesting. What brings you to Seattle? What brings you to I don't know. Why are you in Seattle? That's the actual question.
What brings you to Seattle?
Oh, nothing. I'm a local boy, born and raised around here. Of course, things were different back then. Worse infrastructure. Better music.
But your music is still the same. But yeah, that's your bar, right?
So, do you own this bar?
My dear Phyre, this is more than a bar. This is a living piece of Seattle history. Built it up myself. Started out as a speakeasy in the old days. Back then we had a laundry service up front and the booze in the back. Now the booze is the front. Ha! Horse feathers. Time's getting on. I'll let you go.
Have a pleasant night, Fletcher.
Interesting. By the way, speakeasy was like prohibition time, where people had to speak very carefully, otherwise they would give away the location for a secret bar. Like, think about it. A bar where people gather in order to have fun. Or to just do human stuff, right? That's what humans do. All of the other stuff is negligible if you really think about it. All the work stuff. It just helps, yes, but it's not the reason why you're there. Alright, so let's see. Meet Prince Ryong. Hey there, big guy.
Nomad, thank you for coming.
I still have a name, you know. Private audience, I'm flattered. But not in your private quarters. Maybe the cleaners are still up and running. The prince is at a bar. Well, yeah, obviously. How can I aid you? We don't aid anyone. A private audience, I'm flattered. Are we really flattered? We do not, well, we do respect, positions of power, but we do not bow to them, so we don't get flattered, right? So, how can I aid you? There's a prince in a bar. I mean, the prince can be anywhere, so we shouldn't be that surprised. Thank you for coming. Okay. But yeah, wait a minute. Why does she have an audience in a bar and not just enjoy the surroundings?
You appear to be at war, Prince Choi. You also appear to be in a bar.
Business is done everywhere these days. I have a proposal for you. As you heard, the sheriff has abandoned his duties and thinks he's our new scourge. Apparently, destroying Thin Bloods is a better use of his time.
But why? I mean, sure, Thin Bloods and whatnot, but why is he so bound by it? Any ideas why?
Do you know why?
You can ask him yourself when you find him. And bring him back so I can speak with him.
Alright, it shall be done. And by speak with him, you mean what exactly? You should punish him. Yeah, sure. Why should I? That's another question. Why should I? The reason why we should do something is none of our concern. We can ask this question later, once we've chosen all of the other dialogue options here. Because we do not know if we irritate her or not. And by speaking with him, you mean you should punish him. Either we say no, you should do it, right? It's your problem, you solve it. The other thing is, why should I? It's basically the same thing, but with a focus on ourselves. And by speak with him, you mean, and this is more like a what will happen next kind of question. Let's see.
When you say you wish to speak with him,
I'm not gonna draw you a picture. Benny left a mess out back. Track him, find him, bring him to me. Do that, and we'll talk about your future in Seattle. And your answers.
Benny will wait, can we talk? He will wait. No, he's not waiting. He's just doing whatever he does. Consider it done. I'll bring you the sheriff. these two are the same. But this is just saying yes to every task that we get, and this one is saying yes to this specific task. But I want some answers.
A moment. You invited me here. Can we talk?
I can spare a few minutes.
Wonderful. So, what's the situation with Lou? Tell me about yourself, and then we can get more
I would
stuff.
know more about you.
That's a very open question.
Yes, because we don't need to pry too much on specific things, right? The first thing she will tell us is the first thing that we get, and at a later point we ask her again in the hopes that we can get another answer with a different information, and that we do this over and over and over until we get the full picture of her. It's a very interesting thing. So, who were you before? Why would we care? How are you finding the new role?
You are Prince, perhaps unlooked for. Does the change unsettle you?
Does the city falling apart in 2 nights unsettle me? I'll say this. I've got a lot of experience putting out fires. Don't get me wrong, this bullshit is something else. Luckily, I thrive in fast-paced environments.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an application letter. Oh, I'm so good in management, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now what's the situation with Lou? How did you first met Lou? Who were you before? Yeah. Let's start with the past and then we go to the present.
I would like to hear about your former life. Who was Ryong Choi before she was Prince? Who was she before she became Kindred?
What do you think?
That is not an answer. That is another question. Avoiding the question. Well, she questions my answer with another question. You have a liberal streak. You strike me as a business type. Yes.
You have had a long career in business, I think.
Obviously. I'm curious it doesn't surprise you that a woman could do that. It's been a long century.
One night I will tell you of Qasem Sultan. But for now, I would hear of you.
I started working with Campbell back in the 90s. His business administrator. And to my shame, his ghoul. A glorified secretary. But I worked my way up. Eventually, he trusted me, whether he'd admit it or not. Growing up, I wanted to be a nurse. Seems funny now, don't you think?
Interesting. The real question is, why does she want to become a nurse? In order to help people? The thing is, being a secretary and being a nurse are like kind of the similar positions. The whole business manager thing changes it so that you basically do the same thing, but on your own terms, being more independent, right? Your own, in this case, woman. So that's interesting. So by becoming a ghoul, kindred, whatnot, she became independent. Very interesting. So, but why does she care so much about it all? Is she here for the power, or is she here for the management kind of look on it? So, in the end, it just means that she tries to keep everything afloat as best as she can. And the power stuff just happens to be in her favor for now. How did you first meet Lou?
You were Campbell's ghoul, but it was Lou who made you. How did that happen?
Campbell may have been Prince, and he could fill a suit and smile like a shark, but he wasn't one for nuance. He bucked harder than Lou would have liked. But I was an even hand. So, she made me her insurance policy. Campbell wasn't thrilled, but what could he do? Besides, it was Lou's call. And you don't piss off your sire, even as Prince.
Interesting. The thing is, Lou was not just his sire, but also the prince beforehand, so that's a weird interaction. Now, what's the situation with Lou?
Your sire, Lou. I sensed some tension Or am I mistaken?
Lou, where to begin? The woman was a big deal for a long time. Nobody denies that. But left undrunk, even good wine goes bad eventually. Does that answer your question?
It does, yes.
So, Saphir seems intense. Yeah, of course. Why is it that we get the Tolly's question later, though?
The Tremere girl.
Saphir. I apologize. She gets absorbed once she has a project.
Am I one such project?
I hope that's not a problem. I can see you two working closely together. But we'll discuss that when you've done the job.
Interesting. But why does she need to apologize for her people? I mean, obviously, everyone has a different personality and interest. Therefore, that is completely okay. Now, Tolly's interesting, yes. He knows things. And I think he's even here right now.
Tolly speaks very freely with his prince. This is unusual.
Tolly speaks very freely to everyone and everything. He's also extremely effective. The textbook example of not judging by appearance.
Alright. No, thank you for your information.
Thank you for indulging my curiosity.
Of course. I think you'll do well here, Phyre. I'll see you back at Weaver Tower for your report once you're done.
Alright. Investigate Benny's mess outside the Makom Bar. Wait, there's a... When did that mess happen? Is it something about the outside of Makom Bar? Wait. Does Fletcher have to say something now?
It looks like your meeting with Lou went well, on account of you still being in one piece. Well, you've got work to do. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Thank you for your time.
Wooden nickels? Interesting. So they, basically had fake money back. Well, fake money. Even a wooden nickel is a nickel. It's just maybe not made out of nickel. What do we have? Oh. Okay, I can get this one off of my list. Another cross in Makom Bar, all the way over here. Just get behind the flask and everything. Hole in the wall, church, atrium, park building. Oh. Makom Bar was not on my list. So don't have to cross that one out. But anyway. Let's see. Where's that mess that I was speaking of? Is it out here? Or where is it? Oh! What happened here? Home, street, home. Little vampire. So... we're looking at... this, I believe. What do we have here? There is, something missing over here. I mean, the... most vampires. We, as a Banu Hakim, have the ability to rip off people's heads or slice them up. But yeah, we cut them with our hands, sharp hands, right? But let's see if the head here was ripped out or not. There are no stakes involved, but still.
The sheriff has been busy.
From what the prince said, this isn't the first, and I know it won't be the last. I believe we have a trail to follow.
Where does this trail lead us? Upwards. Okay. So then, upwards it is. Let's see. Hopefully we can... Yes.
And he is the sheriff, the deliverer of the prince's justice. He must know what waits for him.
Why would he rebel?
I'm not sure. Campbell's final death pushed him over an edge.
Okay, Campbell's death. Why would Campbell's death be so life-changing to Benny? And why is it that there are thin bloods conveniently placed on the way here, all over the place? Could be another thin blood, by the way, but it could just be someone dead that happened to see the guy. On the other side. Is there another one? Ah.
A kindred who can fly. I will never get used to that.
I cannot fly. I can only glide.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, your feet on the ground? Orville and Wilbur would be impressed, at least.
As long as everything feels cool. Again, prototype. One of the nice games that probably inspired this one. So, let's see. Any other bodies around? No. Empiric sprint and glide. Glide, hold space while sprinting. To travel longer distances. So I have to hold like that. Oh yeah. So let's see. Well, we can use like some kind of double dash or whatnot. So how did that one die? The thing is, they're just dead, right? They didn't leave. They didn't lose their heads. Ah, okay. So I had to. Oh yeah, I just love that vampiric sprint. It's awesome. Oh ho. What do we have here, and why did they? What's going on around here?
Can't wait to live forever.
By the way, what's my issue with these schools? That's number one. Thing is, I do not know where they. Okay. That's.
Hello? Damn it! Over here!
How can I defend myself like that? How can I block? Oh, yeah.
That's... Help me out!
Like they can block, but I can't block. That's not nice. So let's see how much. We don't get any. You know what? I'm gonna go for that one. Oh wait. The timer's running out. The timer's running out. The timer's running out. And feed. Alright. How many more? That was it. Maybe I should carry that one. Do we regenerate health slowly or not? No. Maybe over the course of a very, very long time. Wait. No. The thing is, how are we that much better or different than the sheriff? I mean, they are ghouls, right? They are kind of the same as thin bloods. You could consider this or them disposable or whatever. So, anything on that side here? No. Then yeah, oh, we got ourselves something. Again. That's weird. Ah. Okay, let's look at the map where it is. On the left side here. A Star of Cold Dust. Follow the scent. Okay. The thing is, the scent's all over the place. But you do not know where to go. Actually, you do. Because of the way the scent is like flowing. Regal. He's still somewhere over there. I mean, you could do this extremely quickly, by the way. It's just kind of nice just looking at it. Oh, look at this. HSBC. G. ABC. And another one. What about the head? Still present. So we do not know if the cut-off head from the previous target. It doesn't make sense. Or maybe he just killed them because he wanted to flee and he's framed. That could be the thing. The sixth. So, look at that. More people to take care of. Yep, another one. Let's see if I can use. Okay, have to be sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. And we got another one. So... Ow, ow, ow. Okay, and we got everything. The thing is, I don't seem to regenerate health that well. There are still a few more. You know what?
Go see what that was. I'll look.
Can they get to me? No.
Here! Help me!
I think I overdid it a little bit.
Damn it! Over here! Fucking little scaredy cat!
I can do that too. Whoa!
No!
Nice! Where's my...
Get out here,
That was the wrong one. I can throw things. Come on.
You're scary? Or just scared?
Heh Nice.
Is this yours?
Thought you cammy assholes were strong.
Oh wait. I have to do this quicker.
Come out and get your foot down.
Hehehe. Watch the ledge, my guy. Okay, you cannot direct it. Ah, come on. That's... Nah, okay. They're not throwing anything anymore. That's weird. So... there we go. Okay. Alright. So there are visual cues on the side of the screen, and there's also the icon next to the health bar. It tells you where to go. Where does the thing go? Down there. So let's just get all the way up here. The fact that you can grab ledges is actually quite nice. So what do we have here? Ah, finally! Someone lost their head. Okay. And another one. Oh, yes. A lot of thin bloods in the neighborhood. Look at that. So we are saving. Wait a minute. We are saving for a reason, aren't we?
Anarchs, I'd wager. They'll be on their guard.
He's gone already. Come out of there.
You don't know that.
I do know that. I saw him leave, goddammit.
Okay.
We need to know where he's gone to. So get your skinny ass out of there and tell us.
Could come back.
Enjoy dumpster. Hope you rot in there.
Okay, someone is in
You
there.
can tell Zach and
And
Matt
there's a big
just
one there
how
too.
little you did to avenge them.
Good. Please be dead. Boom. Perfect. Got another one. Ah, that's someone. It's like killing moves nice and all, right? Let's see. That's another one. That's the wrong one. Oh. Ah, crap. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, wait. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to... Come on, get that, get it, get it. Yes. Perfect. Okay, you just activate it. Then you can move around. You don't have to hold down any buttons. That's good. Where are the others? There's the guy still over there. Let's see if I can snipe this one. That's not what I wanted. Woo! Oh.
Fucking die!
Take that. Time to feed. Telekinesis is your go-to ability in here.
There, the one hiding in the dumpster. Said they know where Benny is.
Then we're gonna check on him in a moment. First, I wanna know... There we go. And another one for our collection. So, open sesame. No.
Please! Please!
Where is he?
Who? What do you mean?
I will not ask you again. Where is Benny?
We found his haven! The auto repair shop! His kid's there! Max! Please let me go!
So Benny's gone back to his auto shop. Makes sense. It's not far. Middle of the block, just south of here.
Okay, so ghouls do not survive falls out of... I don't know how many meters. Right. No, let's go to the auto repair shop. I can get forward, get a little bit of blood, get a little bit of upgrades and whatnot, so let's do this. So, where's the blood? Forwards. Wait, there's a ghoul here? Where? Over there. No, left. They are all over the place. Why are the ghouls all of a sudden so... Okay, so present. Okay, we got one. Perfect. Did I get two of them? Nice. I think that's the wrong one. Watch out. And there's one top.
Run! Hide! But you can't fucking escape!
The thing is, I do need blood. Come on, get over here. So much for that. And 20 experience for what? Are there any others? No. There's no loot that you gain, no nothing. Oh! Nice picture. Ah, there's my blood. Okay. So, let's slowly... Wait. There was something there for a moment. Yeah.
There.
Hey there.
Oh shit!
This is not good. This is absolutely not good. I have to leave now. But we got saved. This is not the way. Not the way. Oh no, wrong direction. We're in the southern area.
Seattle PD! Anyone there?
And I'm stuck. Okay. So let's see if we can get there.
I don't want to die. Please, don't!
Ooh. Any second.
Keep away.
Any
Stay back.
second.
Change? Anyone?
Okay. Just wait.
No! Just go away. I'll do anything.
Actually, would you?
Oh my god. Just don't kill me.
Yeah, just running away. Well, great. Okay, and we're good. A lot of homeless people. A lot of police people. A lot of people in general. But okay. The auto repair shop is like from the hey. Sorry, that was the wrong button. I just wanted to go forwards. I pressed it by accident. You could say it was a very, very, very slippery ice down there. Very slippery.
The auto repair shop. If we're fortunate, he's still there and not taking his slaughtering any further.
Look at the names. Muldoon. That would have been a nice giveaway here. Oh, wait. There are footprints. Going away from there. Going in there. Well, the footprints are all over the place. Let's see.
Door's not gonna budge from this side. It's Benny's haven, I think, so it's safer than houses.
Really?
But maybe there's another way. It is always wise to have more than one exit.
So, what if we were to break the... Okay, that's not working. There is a... Ah. Look at that. Easy.
Well, here we are. Now, where oh where is Benny?
So, a normal door... Destroy. So that we can get out of here. It could also just be a trap, but... What do we have here? IOU marker. A note found on the card table at auto repair, written on the same type of order form that the garage appears to use for internal communication. The first part of the note is written in pencil in a steady hand. I, Adrian Martin, am a lying fucking weasel, and I owe Benny Muldoon $234 to be paid before he comes for my other fingers. Oh. The signature AM is much less steady, likely written with the non-dominant hand of the same author. Okay. Getting money from people that were, that sustained a lot of damage, and that, as a result of it, have it now more difficult to get the money. I mean, they are threatened, yes, but it disables the person in the long run and makes it more difficult for them to get the money at all. So it's not in your best interest to leave them crippled. So what do we have here? Another pick-me-up. Another health potion. There's so many potions in here. You can yeah, definitely use the potions as often as you can. And we got another goodie. So, use the potions. At least, if you do the main mission, you can get the potions. I haven't seen any way to buy the potions in between with some sorts. I mean, it would be nice to get some resonance points and use them as currency, but this seems to be not the case. Or maybe you can. Maybe the shopkeepers open up at a certain time. So, motorcycle upkeep instructions. A note found on a motorcycle at auto repair, written at the bottom of a work order. A forceful hand penned this, pressing down on the paper and almost ripping it. She takes premium only. Remember, she's a classic. Treat her like a lady. Don't fuck her up, Silky. Now, who is Silky? And why is she so smooth? Okay, we got ourselves another room. That's the way to go. Getting down here may be a trap. Someone could just use telekinesis. Well, we are the only ones with telekinesis, right?
What a fucking mess.
What do you mean? Okay, so there's definitely someone in there. We're not gonna check that one out. We're gonna look around first. See if we can find... Yeah, look at that. Tools. Yeah. Another cross in the auto repair. Okay. Also, auto repair was not on my list of buildings. But why is there a cross in here? Maybe they are part of some conspiracy also. And another pick-me-up. This is, I think the potence booster or something. Let's see. Yeah, just as an energy drink. The thing is, this one doesn't look like a magic potion to me, more like a normal kind of energy drink. The other thingies look like alchemical potions. Something that that have some kind of like magical component to them. Like, look at this one. This does not look like something you just buy at any convenience store, right? It's different, absolutely different. Employees only. Well, I'm not employed, but maybe they have a job.
Benny? Hey, who are you? Huh, Max. Should have guessed.
You are Max, aren't you? I need to know where Benny is.
You need to leave.
Benny Muldoon, where is he?
He's gone to cool off. You should leave him be. What do you want with him?
You will tell me where he is. Well, we could force him. I mean you no harm. Not yet, at least. The prince sent me to stop Benny. Yes, what do you want with him? Actually, I mean you no harm does not answer his questions. Let's be honest. The prince sent me to stop Benny.
Prince Ryong sent me. I need to stop Benny.
Stop him? Shit. I knew something was up. I knew it. I should have... If only I... Oh, God.
Max is Benny's sire. Some folks get it the wrong way round.
Okay, calm yourself. Tell me what you know.
You knew something was happening. Calm yourself. Explain it to me.
He'd been away a lot. He told me things were changing and how he was going to be a part of it. Just talk. Venting like he always does, but he meant it this time. God.
Okay, come on, keep talking.
Always venting about what?
Arguing with the prince, with Campbell, about how he was too soft in the Thin Bloods. I tried to steer him, keep him in line, Your generation ain't your fault. Look, when Campbell was found, Benny was... It was like he was free. And that was it. It was only Campbell holding him back. Nothing I said meant anything.
Okay. No failure of a sire. Ah, come on. You're not to blame. Why is Benny so important to you?
Many sires would destroy a child that disappointed them so. Benny is important to you.
I know he's got it in him to be a good guy. I've seen it. I just need to get him back on the right path. I can still turn this around.
The typical I can fix him situation. Why did you sire him? Huh?
Why sire him if you knew he was so erratic?
He was a piece of shit as a mortal. Career breaking bones for bad money. And he enjoyed it. Or said he did. But I was a piece of shit when I was mortal too. The embrace changed me. For the better. It took all my fear away. And I started to figure most assholes are just scared. Deep down. There was something in Benny. I saw him stand over his buddy, keeping him breathing, talking so gently. I thought that was the core of him. And the rest was fear. Just like me. I thought if I gave him a chance.
Interesting. So, what's he doing now? Killing Thin Bloods for whatever reason. Could be some kind of Diablerie situation. But why gain the power of Thin Bloods? I mean, there are an awful lot of them. And if you eat them all up, you gain an awful lot of power. Little by little, but a lot over the long run. That could be a thing. It could also be that if Benny is... If he fears something, then he attacks the Thin Bloods, then what he fears is the Thin Blood. The question is, why does he fear them so much? Why is he so obsessed with them? Maybe because he himself is a Thin Blood. I need to know the number of generations here. That would clear things up. Where is he now?
Where is he, Max?
He is still my child. If nothing else, I deserve to know. What are you going to do to him?
Well, stop his rampage. That's not very specific. I intend no harm. For now. We could return him to Ryong. I mean, we could just talk with Ryong and say that we failed, which is definitely not a good thing. But we try to keep everyone alive for as long as we can. And everyone means like everyone that is not like a... It's still kind of weird that the Anarchs that we found in here, right, are just Anarch ghouls. And they seem to be your go-to enemy, like your standard enemy in this game. It's really weird. And they're just here for whatever reason. Like, there doesn't seem to be... I mean, the support I can understand, right? But the Anarchs... There's not even a mention of some Anarch revolution taking place, which would kind of give a good enough reason for these many ghouls to be around here. It's just kind of weird. It feels as if this game tries to bring you to hate revolution kind of people, like the Anarchs. It's kind of strange. Anyway, we intend no harm.
I promise you, I mean Benny no harm. The princess only asked that I find him so she can talk to him. He has been on a rampage, butchering thin bloods.
Oh my god. Benny. Oh, my child. You gotta stop it. I know. I get it. I think he's at the Western Road construction site. It's where a bunch of Anarchs like to hang not too far from here. That's where he was heading.
Thank you. Benny is no longer your responsibility. I will take care of things from here.
Can I at least know who you are? Before... you know?
I am the Nomad. But here and now, you can call me Phyre.
Phyre. Thank you. Wait, that mark on your hand. I found this in Benny's stuff. Give that back.
Where did he get this?
I don't know. Do you?
Do you know what it is?
No, I swear.
Phyre. He doesn't know anything.
I have to go.
Look, you don't have to hurt him. Please, I can still help him.
The Westonrush site. I have a memory that Anarchs do hang out there. You won't find a welcome. Far as they know, Benny's still sheriff acting on court orders. And since you're not with the Anarchs, you are most certainly with the court.
Do we just neglect the whole ring situation that took place right now? And the fact that we got extremely obsessed with that ring? Almost as if we knew what ring it is and what it means. And also, the marking of that ring is the same marking as on the hand. So if we know that ring and if we know that marking, then we should kind of already know what curse befell us, right? Because of the marking on our hand. The moment we began, we didn't know what that marking is. It just happened to be something connected with us, but that's weird. The marked ring. A ring that once belonged to Benny Muldoon. There are still some traces of grime on the inside. It bears the same mark as the one carved into the nomad's hand. This is unlikely to be coincidence. Okay. So it's not our ring, but we were okay, maybe we just grabbed it because it was the same mark. This might be the reason. So if Benny had that ring, and if we had that thing too, then whatever marked us also brought Benny to go on a rampage. I would say there's some deep shenanigans coming up here. A lot of magical shenanigans. A lot. Weird. This strange mark is etched deeply into the skin of the nomad's hand when they woke. It appears to be the focus of a network of lines across their whole body. While the source and purpose of the mark is still unknown, the nomad has discovered a possible link. The same symbol appears on a ring that was owned by the disgraced Sheriff Benny. Now it's a disgraced sheriff, not just a sheriff. So, interesting. So, yeah, for now, I would say we're going to end this episode, and we're going to finish with a little bit of a character backstories. Let's see. Max Webber. Max Webber is a kindred of Clan Brucha. His attitude doesn't really feel like Brucha, more like Gangrel. Not just because of the Rasta, the dreadlocks, but because of his fearsome attitude almost. Like Brucha are more rough, right? Anyway, he has a face much more youthful than his years. Max is a Brucha and the sire of the Camarilla Sheriff Benny. Many kindred find their relationship dynamic, unusual. It really is unusual. So, Fletcher has been stalwart among Seattle Ventro for a very long time. As the owner of the Makom Bar, he appears to spend most of his time holding court behind his piano. Because he just likes to play. Interesting. So characters, that was that. And kindred society. The Anarchs. Anarchs are vampires who reject the rule and traditions of the Camarilla. While most still uphold the masquerade as vital as the ensuring vampire survival, they rebel against the status quo of kindred society, especially the privileged status of elders. The elders are not just privileged in status, they are more powerful. And this is why they have that status, because they actually do something in order to get ahead. Whereas all of the thin bloods, which are mostly part of the Anarchs, are just rebelling, but they might be more in numbers, but not necessarily in power. Anyway, many Anarch groups are more tolerant and welcoming of thin bloods, viewing their oppression as a Camarilla folly. Yeah, maybe they just use the thin bloods like the Camarilla too. So, in this case, the Anarchs glorify the thin bloods or try to play their victim cards here. Or appeal them and use them in order to appeal to other vampires. But yeah, the Camarilla just use the thin bloods as some kind of make-believe enemy in order to get some other vampires backing them up. Really weird. So, and of course, Clan Nosferatu. Nosferatu vampires are looked down upon by much of the vampire world. Their curse visible on the outside, they are deformed and marred by the embrace. Nosferatu often make themselves useful as spies and dealers in secrets, and many resort to blackmail to ensure their own survival. Many kindred refuse to trust these so-called hives. Now they are hives. I have never heard that name, hives, in here. That's the first time. I mean, they do have some kind of hive where they hide, but hive... It makes it sound as if they're even less vampiric than just with the Nosferatu curse even. Makes them more animal-like. The Nosferatu embrace not only yields the curse of undeath, it twists and torments the new vampire's body. Their disfigurements evoke both fear and pity. Some are deformed to the extent that they are considered walking masquerade breaches. For these reasons, Nosferatu tend to stick together in hidden warrens. There we go. It's a warren, not a hive. Making them one of the more cohesive clans. That makes sense, because Nosferatu together with other Nosferatu. The clan of the hidden. Now they are hidden. Okay. How many more names do we give these Nosferatu? The clan of the hidden are well known for their ability to disguise themselves. They can move without being seen and are able to make allies of many animals. Despite their reputation for subterfuge and spying, they can also be formidable in a fight. taking down mortal or kindred with ease, because they're strong. And clans and bloodlines, there we go. Let's just read this one. There are 13 known clans. Oh, that's a lot of clans. I know 7, maybe. Each distinct in its powers and inherent flaws. These clans are the lineages of their progenitors, the antediluvians, but as generations pass and the blood grows thinner, they find themselves more fragmented. Each clan carries a unique piece of Kane's legacy. The Bruja are violent rebels and warriors, ever challenging the status quo. The Ventrue, the so-called Clan of Kings, wield power and control with an iron fist. The Toreador are the artists and visionaries, seducing the world with their creations. The Tremere, formerly a house of mortal mages, now twist their blood into potent sorcery. The La Sombra manipulate from the shadows, furthering their plots from the cover of unnatural darkness. The Banu Hakim are swift and silent and bring death. Despite their individual strengths, their shared curse keeps them ever watchful. The fight for dominance among them is as old as the antediluvians, the ancient sires of their clans. This struggle for power will persist, growing ever more intense as their blood thins and the night grows darker. The kindred walk a fine line between predator and monster. Forever in the shadows, the legacy of Kane binds them, but it also drives them to strive for more power, more control, and more sustenance. In this eternal dance, they must always be cautious, for the shadows are both their refuge and their peril. Okay, now how many clans we have? So we have the ones that are listed in here in this text. So let's start with the standard ones, like Bruja, or the ones that oppose each other, or kind of show different kind of... Yeah, let's just start with Bruja and Toreador. One is fast and the other one is strong. Then we have the Ventrue and the Tremere, 2 controlling types, one using magic and the other one using politics and mind control. So we have 4 clans out of 13. Then we have the La Sombra and Banu Hakim, both kind of shadowy assassins, you could say. So this is 6. And then we of course have the Nosferatu. Then we have Gangra from the previous games. Then we have malkavian on 9 right now. I do not remember anymore. Then we also have Chimiske, or Chimiske, I would call them. That's 10. There are 3 missing. I can come up with... there are also Giovanni, if you can consider this a clan. It's 11. And then there could also be some kind of other old-ish kind of clan. I mean, you could call this a bot. No, this a bot is more like a collection, like the Anarchs. Could be anything. Did I miss any other vampire? Then there are also like the like African kind of vampires. That could be number 12. The sheriff from the first Bloodlines game. And I still need number 13 though. I do not know if I've ever seen any other vampires though. Wait. We got Tremere. We got Ventrue. We got Gangrel, Nosferatu. They are like similar. Then we got Bruja and Toreador. What else did we get? Yeah, but then also we got Malkavians. We got also that one. I mean, there is, of course, Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. That one also shows you a few of those clans that you can be part of. But this one right now... Did we actually find some other clans in the first installment? There could also be some kind of watery clans also. I don't know. But there's a 13th clan missing. I cannot come up with a 13th clan though. I have to figure that out later. Okay, for now, let's close that. And we're gonna read more Codex stuff in the next one, as I said. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. Ta-ta.